good weather again today. I know the fair opens up today too. I don't have time to go there today, maybe in the next few days. I guess with that in mind, what's going on today? I guess it's official. There's going to be the DJI Avata announcement, apparently on what, August the 25th? And in terms of the specs itself, it seems like they're pretty much out there. In regards to what this is like, it says the drone itself weighs about 410 grams. There is two FPV goggles, I guess in terms of bundles, the FPV goggles version 2 and the original one, as well as there's that remote control. In terms of the flight time, apparently the battery life for the Avata is about 18 minutes. The goggles themselves can last from what, 1 hour to about 2 hours, depending on which one you use, and the motion controller is about 5 hours or so. Is 18 minutes enough to fly around, I guess, this FPV style drone? For the camera itself, it has what, a 48 megapixel camera, 117-inch CMOS sensor, and it does 4K. And as well, in terms of the storage, apparently it has 20 gigabytes, and you can, I guess, upgrade it with things like an SD card. I guess internal memory is always useful, just in case you forget to put the card in. I've done that more than once before. For the range, they claim it could go as far as 10 kilometers or so. I'm just curious how well that will do if a lot of people are flying this indoor. And again, the price of this drone should be around $630 US or so, and with the bundles themselves, it's probably going to be about $1,200 to $1,400 US on average, I would assume. So pretty much, I guess, all you need to see now are things such as the photos, or the videos rather, and whether or not it's worth it. Because I know, again, a lot of people who fly these types of drones, they like to build it themselves. So would you actually be interested in this? It's probably useful for people who want to get into it and don't have, I guess, the experience of building their own system. Then again, a lot of people buy this just for the goggles, apparently. And what was with all the airplane crashing news today in terms of incidents and all that? I guess also about this first one where apparently, for whatever reason, some plane just got caught on camera crashing like in the middle of the road. Like, how about this one? It says what? Pilot survives after small plane crash caught on camera in Florida neighborhood. So there's a lot of people basically posting this same video footage. You can see there, imagine driving a car and a huge plane just crashes right near you. Apparently there was something wrong with the engine, but the pilot came out okay, so I guess that was fortunate. You can see some videos of the aftermath as well. I have been reading more stories of pilot incidents for whatever reason, especially even with things, for example, such as less pilots available, which is causing chaos in airports. Like, what's going on? Like, even in this news here, like, what's this? Plane fails to descend as pilots reportedly fell asleep during flight. Keep in mind, it says plural, pilots. Like, what's going on, huh? It says here, 2 pilots are believed to have fallen asleep and missed their landing during a flight from Sudan to Ethiopia on Monday, according to a report by commercial aviation news site Aviation Herald. The incident took place on board an Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 737-800 en route from Khartoum to Addis Ababa, the report said, when the pilots fell asleep and the aircraft continued past the top of descent. Data obtained by the website indicates that the aircraft was cruising at 37,000 feet on autopilot when it failed to descend at Addis Ababa Bole International Airport, its scheduled destination on August 15th. Air traffic control were apparently unable to reach the crew despite making several attempts at contact. However, an alarm was triggered when the plane overshot the runway and continued along the route. The aircraft subsequently began to descend, landing safely around 25 minutes later. Ultimately, it says it landed safely, and I guess they removed the crew, but it makes you wonder what is going on. Even if you search recently, there's like planes crashing for whatever reason. This just makes you think too. I mean, I hate to say it, but all the fear-mongering of quote toy drones and all that, yet this stuff, it happens all the time for whatever reason, crashes and all that, but I guess that's okay. Doesn't make sense in many ways. It seems like you should dump your resources to make sure all that aviation, like the manned stuff, is safe, like for whatever reason now with all these incidents happening. Although this was a lighthearted one, maybe people need this quote drone. How's this? This one says, for anyone driving by our town shop, make sure to check out our new drone that we purchased for mapping out our streets and avenues. Would anyone buy this drone? Obviously it's a joke, but I guess it's something a little lighthearted. Although it makes me wonder, if you saw this out in the sky, would you actually be afraid or more amazed? I can imagine all the Star Trek fans like going, no, that's awesome, versus, for example, oh no, it's spying on me and all that because it's a quote drone. See you guys later.